Good morning, my I Choose Shakers and Movers. How y'all doing out there? I hope that you're well. Well, today I wanted to come to you very briefly on a therapeutic intervention that I've created and I've been using. And I was thinking perhaps this will help you. So we have different times in our life in relationships where we have either had trust and then there's no trust. Either as far as parenting where both parents was on the same page, now we're not. And that creates a distrust in that area of parenting, or even in a relationship, an intimate one where you had trust and then something transpired and then there's no trust. So I want to come from those areas of where there was something and then there's not. Not that it's not anymore, but there is, a teetering around it. It's not as solid as it used to be. And so the purpose of this for me, and it's going to be a very short video, is to help you understand that relationship is important. Okay, and so if we can have an area or place that we have some resolve so that we can not fix, I almost said fix, I really don't like the term fix because fix is on objects, not people. If we can amend, make things better, then that's what I want to be able to help you with. So really quickly, because the last time it was a long video, so I don't want to bore you with a long video or even a longer one. So what I created for myself, because I always use this with myself in my own relationships, and then I also use it with my clients or whomever just want to be a part of personal growth. So it's called recovery moments. Okay, and so when you think about the terminology of recovery, it's actually returning to a normal state. Now, if you're following me, I do not like to use the word normal, because when you use the word normal, it means that you have to compare yourself to something else in order to gain a measurement to say the outcome is normal or abnormal. So what I like to use is natural, because natural, I don't need to compare myself. It's just a natural flow of what happens in the realm of being a human being. So returning to a natural state, be that health-wise, mentally, spiritually, wherever that is in your life. So let's just go back a little bit. We're talking about relationships, okay? So there are some relationships that many, and this is for people that are in relationships. If not, perhaps you can leave me a comment and let me know that you want to do a video utilizing recovery moments outside of the realm of relationships, and I'll definitely do that. So let's go back. So when we think about relationships, right, and in every relationship, there has been a baseline, meaning where you started. And as you continue in the relationship, there is some type of disruption, right? And so that disruption can either be something negative or something positive. But for the sake of this video, we're going to say it's something negative. So your baseline was you had trust and it was growing. Something interrupted that, and now there's no trust. Maybe not 100%, but trust is a little questionable, okay? And so let's use that for an example. So with the therapeutic activity that I created is called Capturing Recovering Moments, okay? So it's a CRM model. And of course, I'm still tinkering through it, but I just wanted to share it with you. So CRM, Capturing Recovering Moments. So what this means is there's going to be situations or scenarios in your relationship where there is a moment, which we would say, AKA an opportunity to capture that so that you can return to the baseline function of trust in that relationship. Please stay with me. So let me give an example, a very easy example. So, okay, so let's just say that Mr. Potato and Miss Potato, they had trust. But Miss Potato told some lies about where she was, And Mr. Potato was very upset when he found out. So now Mr. Potato does not trust Miss Potato when she says she's going out to XYZ place because the trust was interrupted. So now with CRM, capturing recovery moments, we want to be able to identify those moments so that we can kind of regain that which was lost. And in Mr. and Mrs. Potato case is trust. So let's just say she's getting ready to go and she's like, hey, honey, I'm going to go to the store. Immediately, Mr. Potato hear that and he's triggered that, yeah, you told me that before and you didn't go. Well, this is a CRM. This is an opportunity to capture a recovery moment. So instead of you, Mr. Potato, and if you are Mr. Potato, listen to this carefully, instead of going with that thought and saying, yeah, right, she's not going, I need you, we're going to go back to a previous video of how we manage, not control, but manage our thoughts, right? Because you remember, thoughts, behavior, thoughts, emotions, and behavior are all linked together, and they're very loyal. They're not going to break up, right? So capture that moment, that thought, and say, no, if this is where she's going, this is where she's going. Okay. And immediately when you manage that thought, the thought is going to go to the emotion and tell you, hey, there's no need to panic. There's no need to get paranoid. We're okay. And the emotion is going to go to the behavior, and it's going to be a calm behavior that's exhibited. You see how that goes? So it goes back to the former videos of thoughts, emotion, and behavior being linked. So we'll always go back to that baseline, okay? So I hope this makes sense. I just wanted to give it to you. And I can give you more as we continue, but I'm challenging you, those who will accept the challenge, is to start practicing CRM, capturing recovery moments. And when you use this approach or this model, it's because there was an interruption and you want to go back to that baseline when things were well. Okay, so for this example, we're talking about relationships and distrust. I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, please below, just put in the comments and I'll check it. So as you know, I want you to subscribe if you're not. I want you to hit the notification bell if you are subscribed but have not gotten notifications, and then I want you to comment and share, because this helps this growing community. So what doesn't help you may help someone else. Okay, so and in case you are new here and you don't know, I am Rosalind Burnett. I am the founder and the CEO of I Choose Change. I'm a licensed mental health therapist. And so below in description, I'll have my website. So if you want to make an appointment to see me, you're absolutely welcome to. I do have space on my books for that. Or if you just want a consultation to kind of talk about some things, or even just want to talk about this video a little more in depth. But keep in mind, consultations are only 15 minutes and they are free. Okay, so until next time, you know what we do around these parts. We stay free.